Hey there, YouTube people. Hey, I need some help from Toro experts or people that are really knowledgeable with this mower, the Recycler model. This is a 2024, and there's something maybe that's not on the 2023 that I'm struggling to make sense of. And what has to do with the personal pace stow and go feature with these blue handles, or the blue quick release. When I took it out of the box, it had these rubber stops, and they were mounted in here to the back of the frame portion right here. And while those were in, the handle was in a really tall position, or up, really too high. It was hitting me, up here under my pecs is what you would call it. It was right up here, and I like my mower to be, more down around my waist. And so the only way to get it to the lower position was to remove these rubber stops that were built in, or bolted into this. And so what that does, and here I'm going to just show you real quick. As you can see, as people will know that have this mower, you pull the quick release out and it pulls the little pin in. And so you can pull the stow and go forward and, put it towards the front of the mower. Let me just clarify, this rubber grommet here and the bolt mounted in right here in this spot. And there was a little bit taller spot, so you could either mount that in the lower position or a little bit higher position. But that didn't affect at all where you still couldn't lower the handle down to get it towards your waist. So in this fashion, with this mounted, you could only have it in the tall position. So the only thing that I can make sense of and get it to the lower position is remove these on either side, and then you mount this here, and these little pins will actually catch it so it doesn't drop down to the ground. But then if you go to pick up the back of the mower, or something to pivot the mower around, the handle has all this amount of play in it, and it's just something that I don't necessarily like. I would rather have it in one position or in another position, not this amount of play. The 2022 or 2023 mowers have a hole cut out right here and another hole cut right here. So this little pin that clicks in and out goes distinctly into one hole for one position, or it'll go in the lower hole for a different position. So I just don't know what Toro was doing when they added these. And if these need to go back, but they don't. I put them in both the positions, and the handle will only be in the highest position. So the only way for me to get it down again to the lowest position was to remove these. And now I don't have them. But yet again, I have all this play in my handle, and I don't necessarily like it. I guess I could live with it. If you have any experience with this 2024 mower and just say that's the way Toro designed it, you're just gonna have to live with that. I went up to Home Depot, where they sell this exact same mower on sale for $4.99. I bought this one for $4.99. Usually it's $550, and then closer to $600 with tax and shipping, if you're gonna pay shipping. But it was exactly the same way. I've seen earlier models that had the two holes like I described, and obviously that can click into one hole, lower hole, or the higher top hole. But the 2024 model was exactly the same as this. So obviously this is supposed to be this way, and I just can't make any sense of it. So if you know something, please share with me. It'd be very, very helpful. Thank you. Also to note, I've tried a couple of times to contact Toro, and it's just hard to get a hold of them with my time zone, and they weren't open on Sunday, and they closed early on Saturday. I even went to the local store yesterday. That's a big dealership for Toro and other lawn equipment, and they were closed on Saturday. They weren't open, or Saturday and Sunday they were closed. So I lucked out on that. So I'm just trying to get kind of a quick answer, and it seems like people on YouTube are very helpful and can straighten this out for me. Okay?